Hi Pisces, this is your reading for Career and Money March 2020. Happy birthday to those of you Pisces who have birthdays in March, but also February as well. So one thing that I have noticed is that since Pisces season has started, we've also had the Mercury retrograde. So it's almost like the Mercury retrograde is flowing with Pisces season. So that is just something I want to mention. You know, it's like the Mercury retrograde is pretty much overlapping Pisces season. But yeah, we're gonna have a look, see what's coming through in regards to career and money. I do want to mention, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be in the description box below, and they're done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets are on Etsy. If anyone is interested in purchasing any of them, do check out the description box below. So they are handmade, they are meditated with, they are saged, and they are there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. So yeah, you know, it is all down there, including reviews to see how other people have seen results as well. So yeah, international shipping as well. Also, my Patreon is down below in the description box. If anyone is interested in signing up to Patreon, you know, there's exclusive content on there that I don't post anywhere else. So I'm for sure super excited for you guys to check all of that out. All right. Whoa! Pisces, career and money. Here's a card that just fell out on the edge here as well. I know you're looking at that Seven of Swords. I know for a fact you are looking straight at that Seven of Swords. It happens. Sometimes we always, our eyes just go to that one thing, you know, that one kind of like negative card, I guess. It just goes there. We don't even try, it just goes. So, what do we have? Let's place all of these cards. So we've got the Fool, we've got Six of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, we've also got the High Priestess. Let's just do this. Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, Seven of Swords. I know your eyes are going straight to this card. I don't blame you, honestly, but we'll get onto that. And then you've got the Nine of Cups, we've got Magician. I knew that when I was talking about the Mercury retrograde, I knew those messages would come through in the reading itself. So, you know, we do have the overlap of the Mercury retrograde through Pisces season, and there you are, because High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. Then we've got the Mercury retrograde, we have got some of those surrounding energies as well, and then we've also got Hanged Man. And she goes around this way. There we go. Actually, was it the right way? I think I'd placed it the right way anyways. And then we've got these two eights. So Eight of Wands with the Eight of Cups as well. Okay, so if there's something you need to know for career and money, it's just be careful who you surround yourself with and surround yourself by in March, just because I am seeing that some people could take advantage of you. They could use your ideas. They could use certain things you say against you. Stealing, lying, cheating is just a really big thing that I am seeing, especially when you've got Mercury retrograde and then you've got emotions running high. Because when you've got Pisces is a very emotional sign, and not every single Pisces in the world is going to be the most emotional person in the world, because it really does depend on our birth chart as well overall, with all the other signs in it. But when you've got Pisces season, and then you've also got a Mercury retrograde, and then on top of that you've also got a full moon, right, in March. And then on top of that, you've also got then the transition from one season to another as well. And then on top of that, yeah, just to put the cherry on the cake, you've also got, you know, Pisces to then Aries season. So then you've got this big transition from the end of the zodiac year to the start of the zodiac year, if that makes sense, because Aries is actually the first in the zodiac year, so like we're starting the whole cycle again. So there's a lot of energies, and what I'm really seeing is that a lot of people can be very agitated with the Mercury retrograde. Communication can be all over the place. So if people say certain things to you, I see a lot of people regretting what they say because they don't think too clearly before they say things. So try not to let this affect you too much. I know that it can, and it's okay to feel the emotions you feel, but try not to let it affect you to the point where it really deeply affects you and the work that you do in regards to, you know, career, or even if some of you are in education. Try not to let that affect you too much, because it is a cycle and it is a phase, and that's something we know with the High Priestess. You know, the moon cycles in phases. It's about controlling those emotions, and also it's about staying true to who you are. I say cycles and phases because if you look at the High Priestess's crown, you can see the phases of the full moon. So you can see a full moon, and then you can see waxing and waning also of the moon. So I just want to let you know to really guard your energy through March, and you will be okay. Just be a little bit more cautious. Look around you, you know, see if there's someone that looks a little bit fishy. Is there someone that looks, you know, like they might take advantage of you, or they might try and deliberately make you feel a certain way? We want to stay away from those people and just guard our energy a little bit more throughout March. And so that's what we're seeing here with the Nine of Cups, and also on the opposite side, the Nine of Pentacles. This is about our singular and our individual energy, and really just protecting it. Again, with the Hangman as well, it's about protecting our energy, our spiritual energy. You can definitely do meditations. That will also help throughout the course of the Mercury retrograde. Please make sure you check things before you send them. That's what the Eight of Wands is showcasing, especially in regards to your career situation. Also, before you say things, just think things through a little bit. You might thank yourself later in March when you get there, because these are things you can avoid, but it's also about protecting your energy as well. And the Two of Wands is really showcasing balance with those two pillars, those two wands, should I say. But then again, these two pillars here as well. So I definitely do see that March is going to bring you some nice things, but it's also about making sure you protect your energy. Otherwise, you know, people can sabotage you or take advantage, and we don't want that. We can avoid that if we are just very clear and protective, I guess, of our energies, right? King of Swords is very, very protective. Very, very protective. We want to protect our energy in March, and that will allow us to flourish and also gain more opportunities rather than other people making us lose opportunities, right? So there's that difference that we're seeing there, and the Nine of Cups is really about protecting your own energy, and the Fool there is a very, very strong energy about it's just a very, very strong energy about cycles, phases, and new ones, right? Which I've mentioned here. It's like, yes, the Mercury retrograde is crazy and it is insane and intense, but you can move past this. We've been through so many before in our lifetime. This is just another one, and I am seeing in terms of your career is that it's sort of like, you know, things are continuing, but also I'm seeing you continuing on feeling much more refreshed after this retrograde ends for sure. And I'm definitely seeing that, you know, this is also showcasing some form of travel as well in March. So that is something that's showcasing in terms of its energy. And also remember that Mercury retrograde can also affect travel, so make sure you check before you travel and things like that, because there can be disruptions and stuff. So just be aware of that, because we've also got the globe here with the Two of Wands, and the Fool is quite spontaneous, right? So we want to make sure that we do just check those things, and also check things before you message them, and just proofread. It really is about protecting your energy and just keeping a lookout for things. So just keep your eyes peeled. Okay, because the Eight of Cups does show emotionally sort of withdrawing from certain situations, and you know, you won't have to do this if you keep your eyes peeled and you just, you know, bear in mind that, you know, the Mercury retrograde can bring up these little things here and there. But if you follow the advice and you just keep your eyes peeled, then you can avoid, you know, having to feel like terrible. You know what I mean. And then of course you've got that Eight of Wands as well, which really does show progression. So it's a mixed month, but you can control it, and there are definitely things you can do to allow the month to go a lot better than what it would have been like, you know, had these messages not been heard, because we can use tarot to really influence and control, I guess, parts of our life that we want to progress in many ways, if that makes any sense. So I definitely do see that as are positive, it can really influence us to see things in a different light. So Pisces, this is your reading. Hope it gave you lots of clarity, information and knowledge. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section below if this resonates with your situation. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe as well. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway and my bracelets, which are on Etsy. And also do check out, I actually did mention that, didn't I, in the description box. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching this, and do take care. Bye!